As Tina walks into the kitchen, she says, "Mom, did you cook shrimp? It smells so good." The mother-in-law quickly hides it and says, "No, I didn't cook any. I only made this vegetable dish." After saying that, she walks away. Once she leaves, Tina lifts the lid of the pot and sees shrimp inside. Seeing that, she says to herself, "I knew my mother-in-law was biased, but I didn't expect it to be this bad." A little later at the hotel dining table, Tina says to Jack, "Jack, go ahead and pay the bill." Hearing that, his mother suddenly grabs Jack's arm and stops him, saying, "Why should you pay every time?" Seeing her attitude, Tina thinks to herself, "She's really starting to resent me." Jack tries to calm things down and says, "Mom, we're all one family." His mother scolds him and replies, "So what if we're family? Even real brothers settle accounts." Hearing this, Tina says to Jack, "It's okay, I'll pay." She stands up and goes to pay the bill. After Tina leaves, the mother provokes Jack and says, "Let me tell you, don't spoil your wife too much." A little later at home, Tina is cleaning when Jack walks in and says, "Tina, I already paid this month's rent. I'll transfer the household expenses to you now." Tina happily agrees. At that moment, his mother snatches the phone from Jack and angrily says, "She earns money herself, so why are you sending her living expenses?" Jack tries to explain, "Mom, Tina's salary isn't that high." As he tries to take the phone back, his mother pulls it away and says, "What does she need so much money for? I bet she's wasting it. She buys something every single day and just throws money away." Tina thinks to herself, "Even though I'm hurt, we're family, so I don't want to argue." A few days later, Tina walks into the house and says, "Mom, I'm back." Seeing the bag, her mother-in-law scolds her. "You went shopping again?" Tina politely replies, "No, Mom, I just bought a pair of slippers for everyone." Suddenly, her mother-in-law throws the vegetables in her hand onto the counter and angrily says, "Wasting money on useless things is your habit. Go return them right now. My son works hard to earn money and you just enjoy spending it. If you're not returning them, then from now on, pay for your own expenses." Tina stands there in shock. Jack walks in, sees his wife upset and asks, "What happened?" Tina helplessly says, "Your mom says from now on everything will be separate from me." Jack responds, "Mom's right. From now on, that's how it'll be in our home." Tina looks at him in disbelief. "You too?" Jack says, "It's only fair." Then he turns to his mom and says, "Okay, Mom, let's transfer the rent. Be careful." His mother is shocked and says, "What rent?" Jack replies, "You can't live here for free." His mother snaps, "I'm your mother. I live in my son's house. Why would I pay rent?" Jack calmly reminds her, "That's the rule you just made. Now please pay the rent." Feeling cornered, she angrily slams the vegetables onto the table. Later at the dinner table, she reaches for a shrimp, but Jack stops her and says, "Mom, you'll need to pay for that." She looks stunned. "Pay? For what?" Jack replies, "Tina bought all of this. Lotus root, 20 shrimp, the meat stew, the ribs, and Tina's cooking fee." Hearing that, she angrily slams her chopsticks on the table and says, "I'm not eating." Then she storms off. A little later, his mother is sitting there checking the slippers. Jack walks over and says, "Mom, you've been wearing them for half the day so you can pay for them." She is startled and says, "Now I have to pay for slippers too?" Jack politely responds, "Mom, that's the rule you made." She stands up angrily and says, "That's enough. Have some respect. I raised you." So friends, how did you like this story?